We are all living an intentional life, trust me. We are all making decisions on a daily basis. We are all making choices on a daily basis. This video is not here to tell us about the things we are doing already, but rather, this video is meant to throw more light on the things that we really need to do to prepare us from just being an ordinary person to becoming an extraordinary person, from living by default to living by design. What actually spurred me to making this video was from the question one of my listeners threw at me. And I love it so much. I love it so much because I am challenged. So you do well to drop your comments. Do you need more clarity? I am more than happy to throw more light. And if I cannot, I am willing to even make more researches, okay? It is of paramount importance for us to live an intentional life because seconds progress into minutes, minutes progress into hours, hours progress into days, days progress into weeks, weeks progress into months, years, and boom, that is our life already. It goes so fast. And if you do not have, if you're not making an intentional choices, intentional decisions towards where you want to be tomorrow or what you want to achieve at some certain age, certain time of your life, of your journey here on earth, believe me, you're going to miss those opportunities because you cannot really find what you're not looking for. And you will not be able to look for the things you do not have value or trust or believe in. Yes, because if I may ask you now, how many things have got green colors on them on this my video? Immediately, what happens? Your eyes, your brain has switched to start looking for the green colors, the green things that have got green colors on them, isn't it? So the Bible says, where a man's treasure is, there his heart will be. Where your treasures are, that is where your mind will be. That is it. You if you don't if you are looking into becoming successful, your mind should be there. And that is what? An intentional act. That is why it is important for us to live an intentional life and not by default. If peradventure I want to become a nurse, I perhaps I'm not a nurse and I want to become a nurse, what will I do? Am I just going to sit and then wait for them to tell me that I have gained admission? And then before you know, oh yes, I'm already in school. No, I will have to go, ask, make the necessary inquiries. Oh, when do they usually get new intakes? How do I register? What is the cost? You know how what you know all those things. That is what intentionality means. Because I want to become a nurse, so I should make the effort. I should put in the work to know what is required of me. Yes, so that is an intentionality because I want to become a nurse. If I'm not making those decisions and inquiries and then following it or backing it up by works and actions, I'm not sure of becoming a nurse in the next 10 years. That is true, isn't it? Like I will miss so many opportunities. I will miss so many opportunities. So an intentional living is you being mindful of where you are and where you want to be. If you have gotten to this part of this video, it means an intentional being. And I'm super excited for you. I am thrilled already by your success. I am thrilled and I'm cheering you on. You're not going to regret it. You're not going to regret it. What and what do you want? It took me time to really know what I really wanted in life. It took me time to understand what and what do I need to modify, to enhance. to become the person I really want to be. It took me time to understand that. And if you're able to answer this question I'm about to ask, then you have solved 85 or 89% of your problems. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I, Jennifer? Who are you? Who are you? What does success mean to me? What does life mean to me? What do I truly want? I believe if you're able to answer this question, because they are the foundation to getting you to where you truly want to be and the things that make sense to you and not to any other person. Okay, I want to be saving, I want to be seen as someone who saves, who have money for the rainy days because it's going to rain. It's going to rain. I'm very positive. Dave said, I am being positive, but it's going to rain. So are you saving for the raining days? Or what? You want to gain more financial insights. You're just sitting at home waiting for the financial insights to find you. No, now. The intentionality is you going out there to seek to make the right inquiries. You're not listening to Ramsey Dave. Ramsey Dave is a man who has been able to, crack to get it right, to combine biblical guidance with wealth, with building wealth. Okay, so you should be listening to people like Ramsey Dave. You should be listening to people like that. You admire Oprah Winfrey, and you're not listening to her. You are not watching her interviews. You're not doing anything. You're just sitting and saying, "Oh, I love Winfrey Oprah. I love Oprah Winfrey. Mm-mm. I want to be like her." You should know the things she's doing to be up there. That is an intentional living. I want to lose a certain amount of weight. I want to lose 5 kilos. I want to lose 2 kilos. Okay, I want to lose 2 kilos of weight. So, what is my intention? How do I do this thing? My intentionality is that, okay, I am going to start tracking everything I'm eating. I'm going to cut so and so amount of calories from my food. I will choose water in place of soda drinks. And that is an intentional living. And what happens? Your actions will beget results. Our choices is what charts our path. The tiny, tiny things, that is what bites on earth, though, is what hits the most. The things we are just trying to avoid, or we are not even noticing their presence in our lives. Have you ever seen an elephant bite? No, nah. But mosquito does. And mosquito will not just bite you, it will give you malaria. Yes. So, an intentional living is what guides us. And what you compare with intentional living is your reason why. To give it that extra force, to enforce it, to give it that extra guide, you need your why to be very big. It should be very massive. Why am I even doing this in the first place? Why do I need to develop myself? Why am I admiring Oprah Winfrey? Why do I want to be rich? What does success means to me? Why do I want to be seen? If you're able to answer these questions, you know your reason why is big enough. You're unstoppable. If your why is big enough, intentionality comes very easily. And how can you cultivate this attitude of consistently moving no matter what? You need discipline. And needing discipline means, because what discipline means is self-respect. I respect myself enough. I value myself enough for me to do things that will enhance my future, that will enhance my present life, that will enhance my children's life, that will enhance my husband's life, the things I'm doing that will enhance where I work. I'm bringing value to the table. I'm adding value to myself. Because whatever we are doing in this life is cause and effect. If you remember the parable of the stewardship, where the master took from the person who could not utilize the little he had, he was complaining, and added to the one that had extra. Oh, the other one might say, oh, it's not fair. It's not fair. What is actually fair on earth here? Nothing is fair. If somebody is working for 100 hours and somebody worked for 10 hours, is their money going to be the same? No, now, how will you want? Which kind of fairness are you looking for there again? The people who worked and water it and believe and back it up with whatever they believe in. I back mine with prayer, with God. And you see it because you have to present something to Him to bless. Remember when He fed the 5,000s? The 5,000, they brought two fish and 5 loaves of bread, and He blessed it and multiplied it. Okay? You have to present something to Him. So what area of your life do you want to live intentionally? It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be exercising. It could be eating more healthier. It could be being more cheerful. It could be becoming more content with what you got. It could be anything. And the good part of all this thing, no matter what it is, but you have made the right choice and the proper decision, is that it has ripple effect. It has compound effect. Mhm. If by the time you've made decisions to start reading, you read this book, you now, your brain is fired up. If you is fired up, you are being like you are getting more knowledgeable. You now know you are learning communication skills, you are learning people skills, you are learning so many things. You are learning how to deal with difficult colleagues, you are learning how to deal with difficult partners, you are learning how to deal with your children. From learning all those things to you becoming it, and other areas of your life follow suit. Mhm. Let's take exercising for an example. You exercise, you burn calories. You exercise, endorphins are released. Then you are more enthusiastic. Then you are more happy. Happy hormones is everywhere. From happy hormones, oxytocins are being released. Oxytocins are being released because they are affectionate. Those are affection hormones. They are loving more. You are loving yourself more. From loving yourself more, you are, because you're filled, you've got what it takes to love other person, you are extending the love. And that is how it's growing. It's a ripple effect, it's a compound effect. And if after all these things I have explained, you did not still get it, please, I'm recommending this particular book to us, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. It is a must read. In fact, whether you understand or you do not understand it, for a more practical and baby step, for a more practical and baby step but effective results, please go and read this book. Grab it. You can read it as, you can get it as a hard copy or as an audio book. I have read more of books by audio than even reading like physical book, hard copy. I've read more of it, of audio books. That is me, okay, because of my schedule and all of it. So that's an intentional living, isn't it? That is an intentional living. And how do you cultivate this thing? How do you keep moving? That is when you need your discipline, your self-respect, and all of it. And that is my next topic. So stick around. Thank you for listening to me and always supporting. I love you guys. I love you. I value you. I cherish what you do. And I cherish what I do as well. I cherish what you do, and God bless you. I really appreciate it.